Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. On first down, here's Mon. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 2nd and 7. Mon looks to throw. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This defense for the Steelers, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Now Mon. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here's Mon. They're going for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. As they'll wind up getting close to 10 yards there. They only needed 1 on 4th and 1. They only needed that 1 yard going for it on 4th. I got to be honest. I thought they were going to stay on the ground. They surprised me. Did they surprise you?
I'm with you on that one. I thought they'd find a way to create some type of a power run and try and pick up the first down. But they decided keep the ball in the hands of the guy who could throw it, and it paid off.
Yeah, that decision paid off indeed. Mon looks to throw on first down. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mon to the air on 1st and 10. That's complete right around the 8. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll run. Achane. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Devon Achane. his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Kevontae Turpin now from and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's Mon. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Well, defense are going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Straight ahead is Hall. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Well, these two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. Second and 9. Here's Lawrence to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A 2nd fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, They were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Mond going to throw it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to it, and I expect them to continue to bring that type of pressure in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15.
7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter.
So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You look at this Browns defense.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Now Lawrence.
Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
Lawrence will throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. 17-0 our score after 1. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in
football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second down and 6 now from the 26. In motion left goes Watson. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Again, it's Lawrence. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So that stems the tide just a little, but this still a 2-touchdown game.
And I think that maybe that was a bit of a calming drive for this offense, and that's exactly what they needed. They were able to move the ball. They did some good things. It's still the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to go.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. In motion right, that's Williams. On 2nd down, a run by Achane. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Fights off the defender. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
On first down, Lawrence.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this one is incomplete.
The Steelers at 5-1 here in this early part of the season. They're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line. Let's go up here with the double offense. Scoring on this drive.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's second and 10. Hall want to give up the middle.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Now Lawrence to throw.
And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now it's second and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And they'll send Williams in motion right.
On 3rd down, Achane.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Now Lawrence on first down. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And into the end zone. Touchdown. Christian Watson, 37 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
2nd and 10.
Now back to throw.
This ball down the field for Pitts. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here's Lawrence.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Lawrence.
And his throw here's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Lawrence going to throw again.
And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Breece Hall
From 13 yards out.
And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Now Mon. Short throw caught by Pitts.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Mon looks to throw.
And that will be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here's Mon. They're going for it.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Running left, Achane.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming back. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
2nd and 10, Mon.
And Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. A give, running right, Achane.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Pressure comes and down he goes. And quickly they get to the line. Now Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Lawrence changing the play. Back to throw now on 1st down. This pass out wide to Hall. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Now Lawrence. There's Hall bringing in another one.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete.
A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Flushed out right. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Trevor Lawrence
Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Steelers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up.
Bond going to throw it. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation, because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. Stops shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. Taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
On first down, Lawrence. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Lawrence will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Brings up the 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
13, Luke.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. He's got it. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Now receiver in motion left. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Trevor Lawrence punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that big 4th quarter return, Charles, makes this a 1-score game.
And now it all comes down to philosophy. All right, they just had a big return for a touchdown, so the momentum is high. Do you want to ride that and go for 2? Or do you just go ahead and kick the extra point and come back and rely on your defense?
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now Lawrence on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
to throw again. Lawrence. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. And they're going to speed things up here.
Let's get juice.
11, 13, loose. Hey, I'm gun. Go. Take right open.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Mond. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. He'll look to throw.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picked.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Kellen Mond.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Koo now for the point after.
And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Lawrence. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Now they'll audible to something else. Lawrence going to throw again.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They run the option left with Lawrence.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
Pushing and finding his way in for a Steeler touchdown.
Breece Hall
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Mond. He'll find Shaheed out to the right.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here's 2nd down.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, they know anything less than a touchdown here at this late stage is going to be no good. They were going for it all right there, but it was just too hard to adjust to that one in the air, and it winds up incomplete.
to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 19 yards away. And the Browns are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Coup for the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Here's Lawrence. His throw incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
They'll run with Hall. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else if it would have mattered.
Yeah, it's not always a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. Sometimes they're just at the line of scrimmage. There's just too many bodies to maneuver.
And as a result, now they're looking at a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And incomplete on the deep ball. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Lawrence. And he'll find Hall. They find some open field here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Here's Lawrence. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And Charles, of interest here, that last throw is going to put him over 20,000 yards passing for his career, and that's not a bad number.
You're exactly right about that, and even though it's nowhere near the top of the leaderboard, because when you think about it, Brady and Breeze, they've done that 4 times over. But when you hit 20,000, let's face it, only a little over 100 guys have ever done that in the NFL. It's worthy of some applause.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. A costly sack. They'll have to use a timeout here. And barring a defensive penalty, they'll be looking at one final play. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for the Steelers, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they dropped just their 2nd game so far as they fall to 5-2.